The Mythical Fighters, episode number 12. On the 12th. It is April 12th. That's kind of cool.
I know. It's kind of raining outside, too. Look.
Dude, for the first time in like 5 months, it feels like.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's been so long.
Is
Yeah,
it hurricane season?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't even know what hurricane season is, really.
No.
Just by living here for this long.
At the end of this month? Next month or at the end of
No, I think, it's by the end of the summer.
Something like that. But, yeah. Episode 12 on 412.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hell of a card, dude. A lot of fun.
Yeah,
let's kick it off with news first, though, as we normally do. I had some, but I forgot. So
what we have?
So they just did Pantoja versus Moreno.
Oh, yeah.
Scheduled that for July.
Yep.
July 8th.
Sick matchup.
I like that fight.
Hell yeah.
That fight. That's a very fun fight.
Sick matchup. When they schedule it?
I think it's July 8th, I want to say.
July 8th?
Yeah.
And that just dropped, too. That was just today.
Yeah, it just dropped today.
Always fun to see Moreno fight, man.
Yeah.
Such a fun fighter, man. He's like in my top 10 of favorite fighters right now.
And it looks like...
Dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, very complete fighter. He's good on his feet, great submissions, and he has heart.
Yep.
And he's tough, man. He's not afraid to trade punches. A warrior mentality.
Yeah.
Okay, I got news now.
Fun fighter.
I got news now.
It's not really UFC, but kind of UFC related because it's an old UFC fighter.
What?
Nate Diaz.
Oh, yeah, okay. There's another one.
With Diaz.
Nate Diaz is going to get his head taken off by a fucking YouTuber, and we're all going to cry about it. Oh, dude, the internet's going to be so upset when it happens,
Over
too.
in August? Yeah.
I don't know why. Why? Why, dude? Why?
It's a money fight.
What?
It's a money fight. For sure, it's a money fight, right?
Dude, they're both, like, what does either of them have to, like, win from this?
Money.
I guess. Money. But, like, Nate doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. So why the fuck does he have to do this? And then Jake just lost to a real boxer after he wanted to prove that he's a real boxer. And now we're going to go back to fighting old guys? I don't know, man.
Yeah, it seems like he's, instead of just going up, he's just like, okay, let me retreat a little bit.
Yeah,
but let me tell you,
a lot, man.
But let me tell you something. A lot of people thinking that Tommy Fury is like, oh, this boxer like that. Like, he's not...
No, he's not that good.
He's not that great. I watch him fighting, and he's like, yeah, he might be a professional fighter, but it's like he's not quite there yet.
No, he's no star or nothing like that.
No, not even that. Like, his skill is not even... He's good, but it's not like at the level like that you would be surprised, like, oh man, now Jake Paul. Because when they were fighting, they were pretty even.
Yeah.
So he barely won that fight.
Yeah.
So I'd say that it's smart from Jake, not taking risky fights.
I guess, but it doesn't. Like, no one's gonna take him more seriously if he beats Nate Diaz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll just still be like, everyone's still gonna give him the same criticism.
I don't know if he will beat Nate Diaz.
He'll beat Nate Diaz, dude. He beat Silva, bro.
I think he can beat him because after watching the fight with Silva.
Yeah, that's what sells it for me, Silva.
Yeah. It's like, it's hard, man. It's hard to bet again. I know you hate him.
He's just younger, man.
I know.
He's younger and cleaner.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Who fucking likes him? Who does like him, dude?
I don't know.
A bunch of 12-year-olds? Does anyone like him?
No. Probably somebody. Probably some fans somewhere.
So, I mean, he's got fans.
Not here.
Not here, no. Not here. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw TJ Dillashaw's retired now.
Did he retire?
Yeah.
I thought that he already retired for good, so he didn't make an announcement.
He made an announcement on Instagram.
So it's official
yesterday.
Now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has to go in for another surgery on his previous surgery, and he's just calling it.
It seems now that we started to see that people are realizing like when they cannot longer go as they used to, they, you know what, let me hang it up.
Yeah.
Because before you used to see like old fighters, right? The old generation, they just kept going on to, you know, getting knocked, you know, KO all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it was almost like you had to tell them, hey man, retire.
Yeah.
You know, they have to hear like a couple times, hey man, you gotta retire. But now they realize, man, if I'm not doing good, I think
this next generation of fighters, these younger guys that are starting to retire now, have seen it from the legends, the Chuck Liddells and them that stuck around too long, and they're like, I don't want to end up like that. Yeah. So they draw the line much faster, which is a great decision. Right.
Yeah.
And also, man, you know, it's a different age. All these guys can start podcasts and probably get fucking 50,000 followers like it ain't shit. You know?
Yeah. Look,
you can find other ways of making money if you're a fighter, especially a fighter with a great career, because you're gonna have a fan base already.
Yeah.
You know. That's what half of them do. Half these dudes have podcasts kicking the shit out of ours right now, dude.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, now one thing, that's why when you have a brand, right, like the UFC, because I can guarantee you, even Paulo Costa, you know, his English is not that great.
Yeah.
But I bet you, like he started a podcast and then a week he will have like probably like 50,000. Yeah.
I would listen to every episode.
Yeah, me too. I would not miss it.
Fucking funny.
Costa? Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
What you call him? Did you say pasta?
Costa?
Oh, I thought you said pasta.
No.
I like pasta too.
Carlo Pasta.
Carlo Pasta.
Hell yeah.
Right.
He's a funny guy, man.
Yeah.
Did you guys saw since we're talking about retirement, how about we talk about Jorge Masvidal
There you go, yeah.
retiring?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a good move.
Me too.
Smart move.
Me too. He's looking like he's, you know, starting to reach the end anyways, I thought. I mean, he could probably still hang for a while if he so chose, but I just feel like his head's out of it.
There's no more fight.
And, like, if he's ever going to realistically fight for the title again, probably not.
No.
Like, it's like, well, he's past his prime. Why? He already has, 50 fights, 55 fights?
Yeah.
So it's like, do we really need to get to 70? Does it make much sense?
No.
You know, he has his money, too. He has his money. He had a pretty damn good career.
Yeah, I mean, he
got a promotion, too.
You know, especially for a guy who never got to be a champion. He had a pretty fucking good career, man, all things considered. Like, he had a lot of money for never being a champion.
But you know what's interesting? Like, when I used to watch Jorge fights, right, the split decision he lost to Quinta.
Yeah.
You know, he lost to Benson Henderson at 170, you know.
Yep.
And then he got his, you know, it's like he got on his mind, okay, I got to finish this guy. That was back in 2019. And then for a whole year, he got into a run. And look how his life changes. You know, now he got money. He
2019
he was smart, man. He invested his money. That's why I said, man, you need to be smart and invest your money in good things because you never know what's gonna happen. Now he retired, like okay, you know, now I can say I made my money. You know, he could sit down, hang in there.
He also has his own league, right? He's got like Game Bred Boxing.
Yeah.
And he has he has 2 leagues. He has Game Bred Boxing and Game Bred MMA, I think.
He has MMA too?
I think so.
Pretty smart.
Might be talking out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure.
No, it's very smart.
Because that's very smart.
Move.
Yeah, because no, you know.
Because now you're a camp.
He's business savvy, I guess.
Now you're a trainer.
And Dana White said it, like in a press conference, that he likes the way the production is. It's very fast. They put the replay very, you know.
Yep.
They don't waste any time. So, you know, good for him.
And on top of that, he sells a lot of drugs around Miami. So.
That's true. I mean, he is the kingpin.
Yeah. So multiple facets of income, you know.
Little known fact.
What?
I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. That song is actually about Jorge.
Yep, I knew that already. Okay. I didn't know that, but
you're
it is interesting, isn't it?
No, yeah. Not everybody knew that.
He has multiple. Yeah, he's got all these income streams, man.
Big dealer. Big dealer.
Oh.
That's my guy. Anytime we go to Miami.
All of East Coast.
Oh yeah.
All of East Coast, he has that under control. That's what the streets tell me. So.
hope you have a lot of it.
So there's, he'll be fine no matter what he does.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. But anyway.
No matter what he does. The only other news I had was Figueiredo staying in flyweight after all that talk.
Wait, what?
That's what he said. Yeah.
He's not going up?
Nope. He wants 3 more fights in flyweight.
Scared.
Rob Font called him out, and he's like, I'm good. I'm going to stay to flyweight.
Oh, after last weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd stay, too.
Yeah.
Although, we'll get there. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. I didn't hear about that.
I don't know who he has to fight in flyweight. Like, there's not a whole lot of other people to fight.
No,
Yeah. So you just go through same people, or are we gonna mix it up a little?
I don't think he's gonna fight Figueiredo. Moreno
anymore.
I don't think he's gonna fight him again. They already fought. Nobody wants to see the same fight all over again.
I know, right?
They fought what? 3 times? 4 times?
No, 4 times.
4 times,
man. Right? Okay.
And he lost how many?
2.
2.
They're 2-2.
They're 2-2.
So
but Moreno has 2 finishes.
It's not crazy to get another fight out of that.
Right. Moreno won by finish the second time, right?
Look at your eyes. Now your eyes just perked up, and now you're just like, okay.
What?
Yeah, we could do another fight then if they're 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind.
Nobody's gonna want to watch that
Moreno
fight.
finished both of his fights, right?
I'm saying in general, because there's other contenders too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like usually the way they used to do it before is the guy, they lost, they probably win like 3 more fights and then they go, fight again because it puts more into the story. Oh, he beat this guy, he went on a 2 fighting winning streak.
Yeah.
Because we already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we've seen it so many times.
They're gonna be very calculated, so it's very predictable as to what's gonna happen in the fight.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, not everybody's wanna see the same fight all over again.
5 times.
If they do it, I don't mind. If they don't do it, I don't give a
yes, whatever.
F,
Yeah. Don't give a F, dude.
I don't give a F if they don't do it.
Yeah. All right, you want to crack into this card then? Gary's tuned out over here. He'd rather play.
What are you doing, Gary?
He'd rather play. He'd rather play Candy Crush or something.
I'm going through to see if
high score, Gary.
Hey,
this is a conversation at work.
Listeners, if anyone is listening,
what is that?
This guy's
a conversation from work. I'm going through to see if I have any other news.
Don't you ever disrespect our audience like that. You gotta be.
Down.
It looks like Temple Run, dude.
No, I didn't flip the fucking teams into dark mode on my phone yet.
You gotta pay attention to our audience, man.
What was that game where you have to jump up? That was really popular at one point.
Why, you talk about Tetris?
No.
Oh no,
you don't jump in that game.
That's not.
And you have to jump from platform to platform and like dodge shit at the same time.
That's the Donkey Kong game, right? The old one?
Nah, Doodle Jump. That's the one.
Oh.
You know
what you just said? I'm going to take you to the fence.
Yeah.
My God, man.
Oh, bro.
I missed those games.
Yeah.
So should we go over the card, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
The great card.
So you want to talk about you want to talk about the card now, or do you want to talk about this main card?
No, you want to do the upcoming one first? Okay.
Yeah.
And then save the card for last. I think that's what we normally do. So yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mainly because it's a big card that we're gonna go over anyway, right?
Co-main is Billy Q.
Billy Q. Baby.
Out of the Bay. We're repping the home, man. Out of Tampa Bay, Florida.
Yep.
He's from Tampa?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out of Gracie, Tampa,
bro. We saw him fight. He fought at the Tampa fight.
He fought in Tampa.
Yeah, we were there.
Let me see.
I think maybe he did.
And I haven't watched a lot,
dude.
I don't think...
Matt Frivola did.
Is it Frivola?
Yeah, who was also out of
sure?
Tampa. I don't know if Billy Q did, man.
I feel like it was Billy Q.
So what's the deal? Tell me, guys. I haven't watched a lot of fights. I haven't watched... the Tampa fight, but what do you guys see good in this guy?
Oh, he's relentless, bro.
Billy Q's got a gas tank.
Yes, he does.
And
he's got a chin, too.
Oh, yeah, that chin is crazy.
Yep. He's all offense, Danny. He just fucking goes.
Yeah.
And he swings wild punches.
Always pushing.
So he does jab at the same time. He gets a little crazy. He mixes in takedowns. He's hard to deal with because he puts you on your back foot. He's very fun to watch. And he makes you labor, man. He makes you tired, and he puts it on you, dude. He makes it a war.
That Alex Hernandez fight.
Interesting. He only has lost to decision. He hasn't been finished yet.
No, you can't finish him. He's one of those guys that's like super hard to finish. And he takes big shots too, because he'll run in there and he'll throw the hooks.
Yeah.
Of course, when you run in there, you know, throwing hooks, your chin is exposed, right? Especially if you do one hook, two hook,
yeah,
right? And so he'll eat fucking punches.
Oh,
when you watch his fights, he eats fucking punches, man. It's not like he's very defensive at all, but
it's always action.
His whole game plan is like, I'm gonna eat more punches than you,
so
and you're gonna
like
get tired.
Like a Justin Gaethje, pretty much, like kind of that warrior style.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to put it, I guess.
Yeah, except less leg kicks and then mix a little more takedown attempts. Because he'll wrestle too. Like he'll go and take you down a few times just to mix it up. But a lot of it is forward pressure and big signature strikes, man.
Now here's the question: is his wrestling gonna be enough to take down Barboza, experienced fighter like him?
I don't know.
Because Barboza has been there.
I don't know.
Forever.
I don't know if this fight is going to the ground.
Yeah, and Barboza he's not that old, man. This
is probably going to stay on its feet.
Yeah, he's how old is Barboza? I think he's
37.
Like 37.
Yeah.
And Billy is 34 years old. So they're almost at the same age right there.
Yeah, I mean,
But Barboza,
I like this fight, man. I do like this fight because
I think it's super fun.
Barboza is just that guy, right? He's the same.
Such a crisp striker, man.
It's pretty much the same type of fighter on the other side with Barboza.
He's not as aggressive, but his striking is sick,
he's always pushing forward, and he's not really. His striking is clean.
His kicks are insane, obviously.
Yeah,
that's what everyone thinks of when you think of Barboza, man. The leg kicks and the spinning heel kick that he nailed Terry Edom in the chin with, which is maybe the best UFC knockout ever. The one where Joe's like, "You want to take a chance?" and we're getting knocked out. The minute he says knocked out, the guy gets knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I didn't watch that fight, but I did.
You know the knockout, though.
The Joe Rogan when he was like, "He knocked out."
Yeah, I know the knockout.
It's over.
Yeah.
My son.
But I don't think either of these guys are gonna take it down to the ground. I think Billy might.
That was what it was.
That's what you were saying.
Beneil Dariush. That fight. Barboza versus Beneil Dariush.
I wanted to watch that one, but
I
didn't get to it. What happened?
Bro, it was a flying knee.
Fuck Beneil up, right?
Oh, man.
I know.
Beneil was coming in for a strike, and he just, all of a sudden, it was just real quick, real clean, flying knee straight to the chin, put him to sleep.
Yep.
Beautiful fight.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful execution. But that was back when Beneil Dariush had a full head of black hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now it's
young Beneil.
Yeah, this is 2 years later.
The other thing with Edson, man, is I noticed he had a slick counter left.
Yeah.
You know, really, and he throws it hard. He throws it with steam on it, dude.
There's not a whole lot of throws or a lot of weapons he's throwing that isn't hard.
No, he throws everything with steam on it.
Everything is coming at you with a little aggression.
So this is a potential firefight. That's what I see.
Yeah.
I see a war coming on here.
I like this fight. I do like this fight.
It's going to be a really, really fun one, dude. The styles of these two. You know, I've been thinking about that. You know, even as I'm talking about it right now.
I don't even know.
I think ultimately the chin of Billy Quarantillo and the relentlessness of him is going to wear down on an older Barboza.
I think you're right.
And I'm going to go with Billy Q, and I think he gets the KO, TKO, I want to say round 2. Because, he's going to get clapped.
Yeah.
Billy's going to take shots. But it's going to fuck with Edson when he eats those and just keeps going. And Edson, you know, he's had a few losses in his last fights, and I think once his will is broken by Billy, he might be able to take this over. Because Billy, man, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He might even eat a kick to the head and just shake it off like it's nothing, man. He's the type of guy to do stuff like that. So I think that, I think Edson might get tired out, and Billy won't.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Especially with the age thing. I mean, it's not like a huge age difference or nothing, but, Edson's 37.
I don't know if I'm going with a
Yeah,
TKO,
that's our boy, dude. He fights out of Tampa, man. He acts like he's out of Tampa, bro. He's fucking relentless, dude.
Look at the shots to the body, too.
Oh, dude, if you watch he fucked up Kyle Nelson. Did you watch that fight?
No, that wasn't.
Oh, man, that one was sick. He fucked up Kyle Nelson in the second round, right? And he had wailing on him, right?
Whoa, look at this. Ground and pound.
Oh, he's vicious ground and pound, too, man. He'll take it to the ground. He doesn't stop punching. He just keeps punching.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Barboza, based on what I'm saying.
Yeah, Barboza's not going to... He's going to want to try to bring it to the ground.
So I think based on what I saw Barboza with his last fight, what's that kid, the cowboy guy that he's from the countryside?
Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell. The way Mitchell's...
What's that kid, that cowboy guy? That's funny too. Oh my God! I was like, yeah, Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah, you recognize it right away. Yeah. I don't think like based on this guy and the shit that he said. Sorry, I forgot his name.
No, funny, man.
For a moment. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name, but yeah.
Cowboy guy. Yeah, no, he's a hick for sure.
That was one. Hey, that helped, right?
Yeah, he is.
I guess you could call him a cowboy guy.
I don't know how I call him a cowboy guy, but.
He's a hick, is what he is.
He looks like a cowboy, a little bit.
Not really.
That's what I have before.
I've been watching Yellowstone, bro. He doesn't look like a cowboy.
Oh, man.
Overall, dude.
Danny's like, man, I watch Yellowstone too. I get it.
Oh, man. No, I think I'm going to play Billy based on his resume. And, it looks, he's hungry. And like you say, Barboza is towards the end, Yeah. Seems like this generation is keeping up with this guy striking. So
I don't think it's going to be a KO, TKO. I think it's just going to go to decision. I think it's Billy. Decision.
Yeah. Unanimous.
Bet. I mean, I do think it's going to be a firefight, though.
Oh, it's going to be really fun, I think.
I think it's going to be contender for a fight tonight.
The only thing that might be a problem for Billy, I think, is if obviously the leg kicks, calf kicks of Edson start to add up. It's going to be hard for him to keep going forward if he gets his legs eaten up. But Billy has a real knack of putting people on their back foot, so it's going to be hard to kick them if they're always going backwards. So,
yeah, I agree.
So, his output, too, it seems like he throw a lot of strikes.
Dude, he throws 8 strikes a minute. That's the highest I've seen on UFC stats for Billy Q. He also eats 6 a minute.
And representing Tampa, man.
Yeah, for real, man. Yeah. Representing the Bay, man.
The best city, man. Please, don't send more people here.
We
don't need more people here.
Nah, for real,
Take them back.
Take them back, please.
Traffic's already fucked.
Yeah, it is.
My goodness.
So, yeah, I think we all have Billy Q in this one.
Billy Q, man.
So let's go to the next one. So the main event for this weekend is Max Holloway.
Max Holloway.
I think we went over this part, right?
Max Holloway.
When it was first announced, right?
And Arnold Allen.
Briefly, yeah.
No.
Holly.
How do you see it going?
This is a fun fight, too. This is a huge test for Arnold Allen, especially seeing as the last fight was Cater, right?
Yeah.
And that got stopped in the second. 8 seconds in, he backed him up.
Got a little lucky on that one.
Fucked up his leg.
Yeah.
And it was and Cater messed up his leg off of a jump kick.
Yeah.
That he was trying to land. So I mean, it wasn't even
anything
Arnold Allen did. So you don't want to win that way. I would have liked to have seen them actually fight it out. But I mean, he looked good against who was it? Was it Hooker? Yeah,
he
Hooker.
Fucking bum rushed Dan Hooker,
he looked
dude.
insane against Dan Hooker. I mean, he's on a 10-fight win streak.
Dan Hooker looks like he don't belong in there with him.
No. But I mean, Dan Hooker was coming down.
He got disposed of quick.
He was coming down weight class. to fight that one.
But here's the thing that I say in this fight. I don't think an aggressive guy is gonna be a guy like Holloway.
Mm-mm.
I think that in order for you to be Holloway, you gotta be very versatile. You know, just like Volkanovski. You know, he bring a lot. There was a lot of technique.
Well, and I think Allen is. I think Allen is a very good matchup for this. I think that this is going to be a contender for fight of the night as well. I mean, it could possibly go to fight of the year because Max Holloway is a great fucking striker, but he's legendary when it comes to striking, right? I mean, there's no doubt about that. And then Arnold Allen coming in, he's no slouch when it comes to striking, but this is going to be his biggest test.
Mm-hmm.
But he's coming in on a 10-fight win streak. So he's got a lot of momentum. He's got a lot of steam behind him. He's got the technique. He's got the skill to do it. Max Holloway, I'm not saying that he's old, but he's getting up there. He's been in
like
some
32 or something?
crazy fights.
I don't think he's that old, man.
I think he's like 31
he's
or something.
young. He's very young.
Right, but I'm saying
he's still in his prime.
But he's been
31.
in some of these crazy fights. He hasn't been in like easy wins.
Yeah,
he's gone to distance multiple times.
But if you think
only
about
do that
it,
so many times.
If you think about it, the only guy that he lost to, even though he has some losses, this past few years, he's only been to Alexandre Volkanovski.
Right.
Other than that, nobody has been able to beat him.
Yeah.
No, and I agree. But I think this is if anybody is passing the torch, and if you're passing the torch to anybody, this
Arnold Allen.
This is it.
I think it's an interesting matchup because Arnold Allen's striking defense is really, really good.
Counters are good.
Also he just makes people miss. He has a 67% striking defense, man, which is fucking really, really high. It's probably the highest I've seen actually ever since I've been studying these fucking guys and their stats.
Especially going against somebody that has the most thrown strikes.
That's what I'm saying. Against the dude who puts out the most damage and the most output.
Yeah.
Right. So that'll be kind of interesting to see how that plays out. But ultimately, unless he can get Max down, he's probably not going to match the volume. Right? Because who can? Because it's Max fucking Holloway.
Yeah, you can't. Nobody can. That's not something that anybody
But it is an interesting fight because Arnold throws hard, too.
Yeah.
And, like, it's not like he doesn't throw a decent amount of strikes himself. He will go back and forth with you. And it would be interesting to see if he connects flush with Max. I mean, Max has always had a good chin. As, it'll be interesting to see if he can catch Max and stun him a little bit. Because on the feet, I think that's honestly his only chance. I don't think he's going to outpace him.
No.
I mean, you can't pick against Max Holloway when it comes to outpacing or outvoluming your opponent, right? I mean, that's what Max does. But if Arnold can take him down, that's where I think he might be able to get a couple of rounds and potentially win this. But here's the thing, man. Max Holloway, fucking, what is he, 90% takedown defense? Something like that?
Something crazy.
Right? Yeah, one of the best when it comes to takedown defense, obviously. So, for me, I mean, not the most exciting pick of all time, but I'm going to have to go with Max by decision.
I agree.
Because it's Max Holloway. It's hard not to pick Max Holloway. His game is insane. His chin is nuts. His cardio is nuts. On the feet, he's pretty much flawless. If only he had more power, he'd be an absolute killer, but he's a volume guy. And if you're a volume guy, you're going to have to knock a guy like that out because you're not going to outpoint him. And, it's hard to do that to Max. It's also hard to wrestle him. So, yeah, you got to be top tier to take out Max. And Arnold's a good opponent, but I think Max will end up getting that points win, basically.
He hasn't been finished in a while. The last time he got finished was by Dustin Poirier, and that was like in 2014.
Yeah. Did he get finished in that fight?
Yeah, like the first fight, they fought twice. The first fight was at 145, he got submitted. But that was years ago.
Yeah.
That was, let me see, I think that was it. If I'm not mistaken, you can look it up.
The second fight was a decision.
Yeah, it was a decision, but the first one, he got caught in the triangle choke, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah. Max Holloway.
That was the only time he's been finished.
Yeah, that was the only time he's been finished.
Wow, that's interesting.
You don't know
I
that,
never
right?
knew he got finished in the UFC.
Let's see.
I thought he never got finished.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That was his UFC debut. And you know what year it was? 2012. Triangle choke. Ever since then, he never been finished.
Yep.
Never.
Absolute G, too.
Yeah. Jig fighter, man.
So you go in decision as well?
I go in decision.
What are you saying, Gary? You gonna pick against it? Do it. I see the fucking look in your eye, bro.
I'm going with Arnold Allen, man.
There it is. He just can't help himself, dude.
I like Arnold Allen, man.
Here's Gary picking Neil Magny again against Billy Burns.
Well, I think I have a better chance with this one.
Yeah, I would say you do too. Yeah.
On paper, at least, because granted, again, we haven't actually seen this guy fight. A caliber of somebody like Holloway, you know what I mean? So, but again, I think if anybody can do it right now in this division, it's Arnold Allen.
Yeah.
I think Arnold Allen has all the tools, all the weapons necessary to do it. I like his tenacity, man. I think he's aggressive. What?
That's it? That's aggressive?
Yeah.
I love
What's wrong with you?
No. I love your positivity.
Yep.
But ain't gonna happen.
And that's it, bro.
Hey, hang on a second. We all picked Alex Pereira. I'm just gonna put that out there too. So
that's
different, man. You talk about.
Is it though?
It is different. It's different, dude.
It's different.
Because you talk about a guy who's go for it, a knockout artist, and he's willing to take risks. Max Holloway is very calculated. There's a reason. The data is right here. He never been KO. Like, he never been finished. You watch Alex Pereira fights in kickboxing, even though he was a champion in 2 divisions, he's been finished before.
Yeah.
Has Max Holloway been KO
and
before?
I might be more inclined to agree with you, Gary, if Max was older, but he's only 31 still.
He's only 31 years old.
You know?
No, yeah, I get it.
To me, he's still in the prime. If he was 36, I'd be like, yeah, I could see this be the time Max is done. Pass it to Arnold, but nah, man, not yet. I think Max is still prime time Max. I do believe that.
I don't think he's going to ever get the. He may get the title again, but I don't think he will.
Volk has to leave.
Yeah.
Basically all it is.
I don't think.
But that doesn't mean he's still not.
But again,
he's still fucking crazy good.
I think Arnold Allen is a big up and comer, and I think a lot of people are sleeping on him a little bit.
He's a good fighter. He's a great fighter, actually. He's very good.
But again, this is going to be his biggest test. Because we haven't seen anybody. Like the closest thing was Calvin Kattar, and that was just too soon. Mm-hmm. Like it was just because of that injury.
I don't think it's impossible. You know, I'm not gonna pick Arnold Allen. Obviously, I didn't. It's not impossible though. Like, man, I think there's 2 ways you could do it: ground game, giant if, or if he catches him fucking with the monster right or something.
Sure.
And then maybe it just is too old for Max because he's been in wars before, but I just don't see that happening yet, personally.
Sure, and that's why I'm going decision. I'm going the safe route. I mean, could he hit him with the crazy left? Sure he could, but I'm not taking that risk. I'm going with the straight up.
All right, man.
Arnold Allen, bro. Arnold Allen, let's go.
Neil Magny, by KO. Man.
So yeah, those are the co-main and main event for this weekend.
You're welcome on the bets.
Yeah, for sure. We only asked for 5%.
You're welcome on the bets.
5%.
All right, next, our last card. This card was a lot of fun, dude.
This
might be the card of the year, man. I mean, this shit was fucking awesome all the way through.
It was.
All the way through.
It was good.
Before we even get into the main card, I just want to say shout out to Kelvin Gastelum, bro, because that was fucking sick. Did you see that fight?
Yeah, I saw it.
Great fight, right?
Yeah.
Against Chris Curtis? Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, I did watch that fight.
That shit was sick, man.
That guy is a monster, man.
Dude, Kelvin's a G, dude.
Yeah.
Kelvin's such a fucking G. The dude just keeps going, man. And also, Joe Pyfer got a sick KO on Gerald Meerschaert. Didn't see that shit coming either.
I didn't see that.
That was fucking sick.
That was nasty.
Big ups to that dude. That was sick, man. We gotta keep an eye out for Joe Pyfer now, man, because that dude looks like he's fucking pretty good, man. Could be a ranked guy here, especially in middleweight, which needs some new people in there. So, Joe Pyfer, man, remember that name. And I saw him on Dana White Contender Series too. He had a nice KO when he came up on that as well. So. You know, I mean, he made Gerald Meerschaert look like fucking it ain't shit, man. The minute he got caught, Gerald was done, dude.
I like that guy, man. He got power. He's big.
Yeah, he is big, huh?
Yeah.
Big dude for the division.
And he didn't get desperate when he was finishing the fight on the ground.
Yeah.
He didn't get desperate.
Nope.
He was waiting for his
calm, collected the entire time, man.
Yeah.
He looked good. He looked like a veteran in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Rosas Rodriguez, man, we all fucking slept on Rodriguez, didn't we? The entire world did, you know? And I gotta say, man, we put too much faith in these fucking, these middle schoolers coming up in the UFC, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
We want to act like this kid's a world beater, but he
can vote.
He won't even train because he wants to play Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, how many times are we going to see somebody new in the UFC gas in the first fucking round?
He's
I'm tired of it.
Pony, bro.
I'm tired of it, man.
One trick pony, bro.
You know, when I saw that fight in the first round, the first minute, I was like, hey, man, this guy's relentless. But then when I saw him,
I was worried immediately.
No, when I saw him like that, he was pushing too hard for that takedown.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was thinking to myself, what is this guy doing? He's gonna gas himself.
I thought he bugged, honestly.
Yeah, and it just tells you when you're young and you think that, something that worked for you in the last fight is gonna work for you in the next one.
Yeah.
Well, especially when you fight a guy who's more experienced, maybe you need to, take a step back, analyze. And don't be so predictable. Because at one time in that fight, he got caught with a knee. You saw that, right?
Yep.
So I thought that, that he was going to get, very hurt. But apparently he took that well, but...
Almost fixed his nose.
Yeah.
Almost fixed it nice, dude.
Almost
straighten it right out.
Oh, my God. You guys are. You guys.
Well, there's much more expensive ways of doing it, man. It would be a real favor,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, man, too bad, man. I think we underestimate Rodriguez.
Yeah, you know what, man?
Everybody did.
I mean, he looks calm and collected in all of his fights when we watched him. I just
thought it was
Rosas just, he just looked like the grappling would just be overwhelming. But, I mean, really, did Christian Rodriguez beat him or did Raul Rosas beat himself? I mean, you know what I mean?
I mean, is that...
Because, I don't want to take anything away from a great victory from Christian Rodriguez, but when a fighter goes out there and gasses after round one, fuck, dude. I mean, you can't do that. I don't understand how so many fighters do that. It's like, have you never watched MMA before? No, for real, man. Have you never watched UFC before?
What were you doing?
Bro, you can't gas in round one, you fucking idiot. What are you doing?
What were you doing for 6 months?
Aren't you afraid of your health?
Were you not training?
Like, but also, aren't you afraid to gas so you don't get your ass whooped for 2 rounds after?
Yeah, I think so.
I'd be afraid to do that, man. Like, you're just not thinking, dude. You're bugging. You're bugging.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's why you can't put children in the octagon, man. That's why I think it's child abuse what's happening right now.
Dude, what are the child labor laws?
I think he got reviewed, is what I'm saying.
I think he got too cocky in that fight. He thought that he was going to run through it.
Yeah.
And it didn't work well for him.
One, I think that comes down to the whole underestimation.
I knew after the first round that, this kid is not going to win this fight.
And, man, they said he had some striking, but I hope what we saw was just because he was tired, because that shit was sloppy.
Yeah, for sure it was.
Holy fuck. I mean, the dude was leading with spinning back fists. I was like, all right, bro. Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
It was super
Come on, man. Bro, whenever you see a guy spinning back fists, a couple times in a row, I'm always like, oh, he's done.
He doesn't know his head. He got nothing else.
He has no answers. Yeah.
He got nothing else.
Yeah.
Basically it. Right?
Especially if it's like weak and all tired and shit. I was like, oh man.
It's over. It's over.
I was like, just call it, get the ref in there. Yeah.
For sure.
Fuck, dude. But hype train derailed, man. I mean.
Yeah, for sure it was. For sure it was.
I mean, he just needs to take some time and you know, get older, basically, get more mature, and figure out a game plan for these fights, man, because there was no game plan in that fight. That was just straight emotional fighting at its finest, in my opinion. And the coach has got to get control of this fucking kid, man, because he can't get control of himself.
I agree with that, actually.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Tell him what the fuck's good, man. The coach
you know what,
what?
Evan, when I'm listening to you right now,
what?
You sound like you could be a good teacher, a great mentor for this kid.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
What is it? What's that? For the little brothers?
I mean, like, I get a little bit upset because, I don't know, man. It's just like, you watch fights, especially if you're a fight fan, which I would assume Raul is a fight fan, and there's, like, certain things that fighters have done, and it's just like, he can't make that mistake. Like, he has to know that. You know? If you don't know that, then you're a fucking idiot.
I mean, that's what he said. I saw an interview before going into this fight. It was, they asked him, because he's such a young fighter, who did he watch growing up that, like, really turned him on to fighting?
Yeah. I bet it's a guy who didn't gas in one round.
Well, he's like, no, it's nobody. It's just,
well, there you go.
I just like fighting. I just really enjoyed fighting.
Before.
Yeah, I mean, I just really enjoyed fighting. John Jones is cool, but I mean, I just enjoyed the aspect of fighting people.
Dude, outside of like fighting skill, the best attribute you can have is cardio.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you need.
Like you fucking like, come on, man. This is like fighting 101 shit.
You know, I think like it's always gonna be. We said it time before, like, I think wrestling is the best, like, to start in MMA. If you have that solid foundation.
Wrestling, yeah.
Wrestling, because, you know, you need to have, you know, you need cardio.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing they just picked up WWE.
Absolutely, dude. Those guys will teach them a thing or two, dude. I don't see a single pile driver in the UFC, man. It's fucking killing me, dude.
You see more of them.
Very effective.
Yeah, for sure.
Extremely effective.
Sure.
You know what I haven't seen?
You see somebody running at you? What's the first thing you do? Rock fucking bottom, bro.
Absolutely.
Rock fucking bottom.
I want to see an F5.
I want to see a people's elbow, dude.
For sure. For sure.
Isn't that crazy how Brock Lesnar can do like those German suplex in WWE?
Yeah.
But then it's difficult for him to take down someone.
So crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
he couldn't even take down Cain Velasquez in the first fight.
What a bitch.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Well, he took him down, but it was like he got back up right away.
Brock, you're not a bitch.
Bro, don't get me in trouble. He said it, not me.
Yeah, but like outside of all the fighting, you know, things you could learn, all the fighting skills, next most important thing, probably cardio or chin, right?
Yeah.
I'd say cardio even.
Say cardio.
Like you can't fuck up the cardio, man. Come on, dude.
Yeah, you need your
Kills
cardio,
me every time, man. Kills me every time.
Yeah, especially if you're going into something thinking that it's going to be a war or has potential to be a war.
Yeah.
And, well, I mean, reality, you should be going into every single one of these thinking that they are going to be a war.
It's just so rookie, man. You know, like, think about it, man. If you had, like, a younger brother or something, and you gave him UFC 4, what's the first thing he's going to do when he plays the game? Because he's a fucking rookie. Gas himself, right? Now look at the stamina.
Throw haymakers.
Yeah. It's just such a rookie move, man. You're a pro.
I'm throwing 10 haymakers in a row.
Bro, you're a fucking pro, man.
That sounded like it. That sounded like it.
And you're doing shit that fucking 7-year-olds do in UFC 4, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, Danny.
Come on, man. Nah, he'll get better, man. You know, rookie shit.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he's 18.
Yeah, so he can be a rookie, I guess, bro. But best not see that shit again, man, because otherwise you're going to turn into Alexandre Romanov, bro, and we're going to quickly forget about that guy soon.
Quickly dropped.
Yeah.
Quickly dropped. Not even a question.
Right?
Not even a question.
Raul Romanov, what we'll be calling you, bro, if that shit happens again.
Raul Romanov.
Yeah.
Romanov Roses.
Yeah.
God.
Holland and Ponzinibbio.
Wow.
This was fun, too. Man.
That was a fun fight. That was a fun fight.
I mean, the whole card was just...
Yeah.
freaking fire.
And I feel like we kind of called this one. Did we all say Holland?
Yeah, we all say.
Oh, so we hit the nail on the head on this one, bro. Hit the nail on the head, man. The reach advantage was the big key. And, eventually, man, he just caught him clean with that left.
Yeah, he did.
The kicks were coming into...
It was like a flying forward...
Yeah, he just leaned into it, yeah.
Yeah. It was a beautiful knockout.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I had it as a unanimous decision.
And he, when he grabbed his legs, right, when he threw a kick, Holland, he got caught. You saw that hammer fist that he was throwing while he was
I remember that, and it dropped him.
Yeah.
Dropped Ponzinibbio, right? He's such a creative striker.
Yeah, that's what he does.
I know.
He just throws. He throws whatever feels right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that last, when he got dropped, clean, he fell on his head. I don't know why Ponzinibbio was
arguing.
He
just can't take L's.
Yeah.
He can't.
And you were right. You said
he was right.
You were the one who said it, right?
He said it first, yeah.
That he doesn't take L's.
Nope.
No, yeah, he walked out last time.
He's kind of a shitty loser.
Yeah, he walked out last time.
Such a clean KO. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lost,
It was very clean.
Let me say it like I said last podcast. You lost, dude.
You lost.
You lost, dude. And you can't argue your way out of it. Just like you lost to Michelle, too.
Yep. Yep.
But he was getting outstruck anyways, man. Every single one of these rounds. Actually, not round 3, but he was getting outstruck, man. I mean, the kicks, the activity was in Kevin Holland's favor. I don't think there was any control time, really, from what I remember. Yeah, nothing. So, I mean, Kevin Holland was walking himself to a decision anyways.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, he was winning even though he was taking a lot of kicks to, he was taking a lot of damage on,
to the leg.
He was gonna win.
Yeah.
He was waiting for the perfect opportunity, and he got it.
He got it. It's fun that Kevin Holland is getting fed these more fun fights for him now. You know, I don't want to see him fight wrestlers anymore. I want to see him fight guys that'll just be a show.
Well, and it's kind of a shame too, though, because after he won this fight, he called out Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah.
Right. Cause
he did call out Jorge Masvidal.
And that would have been fun because actually they ended up having beef on site at the event.
Yep.
So that's why he called him out. But it would have been fun to see them do something eventually. But it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would have been a really fun fight.
Would have been a lot.
It would have been a fun headliner. Maybe a fight night headliner.
Yeah, but again, he's not. Masvidal's not in it anymore.
Yeah, he could come back. You never know, but
maybe.
I think for Kevin Holland, I think maybe we give him Michelle Pereira. That'd be a lot of fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
Right.
That's a lot of energy in that.
Hell yeah, man. Who else can we give him for fun? Maybe Vicente Luque?
Yeah.
Luque would be fun.
I love that fight.
That'd be sick, right?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Daniel Rodriguez would be fun. I mean, I'm just trying to consider
Vicente Luque, I like that fight better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be sick, right?
Yeah. I like that fight better.
It makes sense for him. I mean, it's going up in the rankings. It'll still be a fun fight for him. It'll probably stay standing. Yeah, that'd be a burner, huh? Dude, those guys are both walk you down guys. Be super fun. But and then for Santiago, I mean, where is he in? He's not even in the top 25 anymore, at least on this website. I don't know who you give him. Any ideas, guys?
No.
Nothing?
Not for that one. Not for...
Can't name prelim guys off the top of my head.
Not either. Me neither.
Li Jingliang? Leach? Yeah. Michelle Pereira is number 15. Who knew?
Yeah, I didn't know he was 15.
Yeah. It's kind of sick.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
Well, isn't that nice?
That's good for him.
Mm-hmm.
So what was next? What was next after that? That's your boy.
Yanez and Rob Font, my boy.
Your boy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Rob Font.
Wow.
Rob Font, Yanez. Let me just start off by saying...
What round did it finish? The first round?
First round.
You know what's funny? That I predicted that
Yanez would finish him in the first round, yeah.
It went the other way around. Oh my God.
You were almost right.
Yeah,
you were half right.
It was a war.
Yeah.
Could have gone either way, really.
But
I mean, honestly, yeah, either one of them could have got caught.
That just tell you that I guess Yanez, he just stationary, man. He just stayed.
Yeah, but there was something that you said, Evan, earlier that I really enjoyed, where you said I was right, because last time I had said that look at his face afterwards, because he's going to show
Rob Font always wears this image.
Rob Font looked like hell.
He had a nice he had a fucked up
after
eye.
that fight. Yeah. That eye blew up.
Yeah, man, I think ultimately with Yanez, man, it's like he's looking so much for the counter that when you have a guy like Rob Font who's just going to throw,
you gotta be
he's just going to keep forward with multiple combinations and stuff. While he's looking to counter, he's also eating because there's more punches coming that he's not realizing are coming.
It's way too many.
Too many. You can't keep up with it just felt like even though they traded, when Rob would take a big punch, he'd be able to shake it better, and Yanez would like wobble. He would look like he got stunned a little bit more, and then of course that fucking giant punch where Rob fucking reached down to his knee to fucking throw a weird hook uppercut thing, whatever the fuck you want to call that. That shit sent him flying, man. That shit was funny, huh?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
He kind of like, it looked like he kind of like put his whole body weight into it.
Yeah, he like fucking wound up.
Yeah, it was like 101.
It was sick.
Textbook. It was textbook.
It was sick.
It was a textbook hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell of a fight though. That was intense. They're both throwing bombs.
Yeah.
The entire fight.
Yeah, all 4 minutes. It was
outstanding performance, man. After being out for how long? Like a year and a half?
Year and a half, yeah. Yeah.
And that just tells you, man, when you take a lot of damage and you take, and it's true, man, you take, you give yourself time. And I know this might be crazy, but when I play, let's say I play UFC games, right? And I get my ass kicked.
That's crazy.
No, let me tell you this.
It's pretty easy for me to get
and I don't know why. But let me tell you this. And I take some time off, right, of playing, and I came back.
Yep.
Man, I'm a killer there, man.
And all you gotta do is train.
It's the same thing, man.
It's the same exact thing.
Just use up all your hours every week.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing, dude. Who do we give? Who do we give him next?
Who, Yanez? Or you talking about Font?
Font.
I think he should fight a contender, and then after that...
I like Sugar, man. You said Sugar earlier.
Font versus O'Malley.
I can't get that.
Font versus Yan will be kind of interesting. Font versus Song Yadong.
Do you want to do that to Yan, though?
I mean, it's Peter Yan versus Chito Vera or Rob Font in my eyes. He's already fought O'Malley and Merab, and so Corey Sandhagen. You gotta give him 5 or 6. That's Marlon, or that's Rob Font, man. I think he wins either way, honestly. But
you think Yan does?
No, I think Yan does. Yeah.
I don't think
Piotr.
So.
Yeah, he's better than both those guys, man. I think for sure.
I don't know if he's gonna beat this new Font.
New Font? Dude, he never went away, bro. He's new to you, dude.
I don't know, man.
New Font. Dude's like 37.
Bro. New Font. How old is he?
Old, man.
Font is?
That's not young.
Yeah.
Find out.
Yeah, he came back after a year and a half, and now it's a new Font.
He's a new Font. Nah, he's been the same, man. He is 1987. How old is that?
Oh. That's 35.
35.
Yeah, same
there you go.
Me.
Yeah, there you go. 35 years old. So, not exactly young sprout, Young whippersnapper. And okay, who do you give Yanez then? Chris Gutierrez? Song Yadong?
Ricky Simon?
Ooh.
Have they fought?
Ooh. Tough matchup for Yanez, dude.
Yeah, but that's
Tough
a fun
matchup.
fight, though.
Yeah, it would be fun.
I think that's a step down from Font. Maybe 2 steps down.
Give him John Martinez. That would be fun, too.
I think you give him Ricky Simon, bro. I think that's fun.
Ricky Simon? He's a takedown guy, though. He fucking might really test his takedown defense there. That would be interesting.
I think that's a fun fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Ricky Simon.
What do you think, Danny?
No. Not into thinking tonight.
Danny's playing Minesweeper over there.
Yeah, seriously, you're giving me shit over here.
I don't know. That's not a lot of tough guy, man.
That's fucking Facebook.
He's playing
over
Space
here.
Cadet Pinball. Remember that shit?
Don't call me out, man.
Playing Farmville. Are you on Facebook?
No, I know.
I wasn't.
He's on
Yeah, dude. He's over here playing Farmville. He's milking goats.
Fucking hell, are you boring, you Danny?
Fucking guy.
You trying to get revenge on me? You trying to get revenge on me?
I mean, that's what it seems like. You're doing it to yourself, bro. You're doing it to yourself.
No, I'm doing something productive, sir. Look. I'm doing something
He's fixing up the thumbnail.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotcha. I see you.
He's putting in work.
Yeah, put in the work, man.
Yeah,
Not like others, focusing, looking through the phone.
Whoever news? Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Shame on me.
Who are you giving Yanez next?
I think he should fight. He should go back. Not in the top 5. Not in the top 5. Not in the top 5.
No, we're done with that. How about
Not in the top 5. Definitely not in the top 5.
Dude, I think you should give him Song Yadong, man. I think that'd be a fucking great fight.
Song Yadong?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They'll trade. Big shots both ways.
Yeah, that would be a fun fight.
Fun fight, man. I mean, you ruined 2 hype trains, though. So the UFC won't do it. Because they're both young guys. They want to build them both up. So it's probably going to be like...
I mean, you just knocked down Yanez. So, I mean, what are we talking about?
What?
You just ruined that hype train with Yanez.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this hype train's over with. I mean, he
fought a really tough guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Rob Font's like, top tier, man. Top tier. In a loaded division. I'm not sure if the Yanez hype train is done. Like, done. I'm not off of that guy yet, man. I want to see him come up again.
I mean,
I just think we need to, like, slow it down a bit,
Maybe, I know who he should fight Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, either Cody Garbrandt...
Did he retire?
I have a few guys.
He's just unranked.
There's 3 options for him. Cody Garbrandt, Saino Magomedov, or Pedro Munoz.
Pedro Munoz?
Yeah.
Pedro Munoz isn't a bad one.
Be interesting.
Yeah. I think either of those guys.
I like the Munoz idea.
Because I think Rob Font was a little bit too much.
We need to test every aspect, right?
Yeah.
You want to be a champion? You gotta figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
All right. You guys want Yanez out of the UFC? I hear you.
Listen, you want to be in the UFC? You gotta show me that you want to be in the UFC.
You guys want him out of the UFC? That's fine.
You
guys get one bad call, and now you want him out of the UFC. Interesting.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Listen, if I were the matchmaker, I'd be putting him against Brock Lesnar right now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Don't even care. Catch weight.
Yeah, I think he should go over to the WWE.
You know what? We're gonna trade right now.
And
all right.
My boy Gilly does it again.
Gilbert.
Gilbert Melendez.
I like this fight too. This was a
fun
fun
not
fight.
Gilbert Melendez, bro. The real Gilbert.
Gilbert Melendez.
Well, the real Gilbert. Please
Gilbert Burns,
the
bro.
real Gilbert. It sounds like Goldberg. Gilbert. He got that name from Goldberg, right? Great inspiration.
Yep. That's correct. That's Brazilian for Goldberg, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He is named after Bill Goldberg.
That's correct.
Yeah.
You can look it up on Wikipedia if you don't believe us.
That's true. That's true.
I thought he had a great fight, though, man. I thought he looked good. I thought he looked crisp. I thought he was actually winning a lot of the standing. He was touching Jorge.
Yeah, I thought he was good.
And good game plan, man. Mixed it up, controlled them. Gilly's nice like that, dude.
It was good.
Easy UD.
I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be.
You thought it was better than you thought it was going to be?
Well, okay, so it turned out better than I thought. Okay, so it turned out better than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be a whole lot just because of Jorge Masvidal. We haven't seen him a whole lot in the last year and a half, so I wasn't sure what Jorge Masvidal was going to show up, if any at all. You know what I mean? Because so far this year we've seen people show up to the octagon that weren't really actually there and threw 3 fucking punches, right? I mean, like that's happened so far this year. We've seen one fight at least.
What?
That one guy who got cut right after.
What? You mean William Knight?
Yeah. Three fucking punches.
Yeah, when you just let the guy kick him for 3 rounds.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
Bold strategy, man.
So,
just tire himself out. He'll gas himself.
I wasn't. Yeah, I mean exactly. So I mean, I wasn't sure what we were going to actually see, what kind of mentality we were going to see, especially after the losses that he's been seeing lately. So it was good to see him actually show up and try, because I mean he wasn't.
Show up.
Yeah,
he did make it to the arena. Yeah.
Listen. He didn't
He didn't bitch out. Yeah, if that's what you're saying.
His face was clean.
Listen, Yep. No coke on that nose. Yep,
at least he didn't lose by knockout.
He wasn't confident for this fight.
No, he wasn't in it.
He was talking retirement beforehand. I saw the interview with Megan O'Leary pre-fight or whatever, and they're like, how do you feel about fighting here in Miami? And the first thing he said was, I don't know, my home is the road. I was like, oh, so you don't want to fight here, is what you're saying, basically. I don't think he likes the idea of fighting in front of his family and friends. He actually has done really great when he goes on the road. With Darren Till knockout, right? Askren wasn't in Miami, all of Jorge's big moments were not in Miami, as far as I know. So, I mean, just like that's the first thing he says, I'm like, dude. I'm like, man, things are bothering you, huh, bud?
I mean, and that's the thing too. Going into it, like we knew that he was going to be retiring because there were talks about it. And at that point, do you come in and do you actually perform, or do you just like take the easy way out?
I mean, he wasn't super aggressive.
No, but I mean, you're also going against Gilbert Burns, who is like.
That could also just be the fact you're going against a fucking killer.
Yeah. Nasty. In every aspect of it, whether it's counters, striking, ground, doesn't even matter. Gilbert Burns will take anywhere.
Yeah.
So, no, but it was good. It was decent.
I thought he won all 3 rounds.
I did too.
Easy, UD.
I said the first round, because of the leg kicks, Jorge Masvidal was winning the beginning of the round, but then towards the end, Gilbert was, winning, but then the rest of the fight, pretty much, Gilbert hands down. So.
No, but it was a good fight.
It was a good fight. It wasn't, it wasn't like crazy fight, like fight of the night.
No, I'm kind of surprised that it went all 3 rounds, to be honest with you.
You thought it was going to be a finish?
I don't know, I thought Burns would fight smart.
I thought somebody was going to get a finish, and I thought it was.
Jorge's good sticking around, man.
I was 90%, 90-10.
Has Jorge ever been knocked out other than Usman?
No.
What happened?
Has Jorge ever been knocked out other than Usman?
I don't think so.
Are
you sure?
Many people don't know that.
Who?
He, I think it was...
How many times?
Tell me it was backyard boxing.
No. It was, I think it was his amateur or the first few fights in his professional MMA fights.
I'm looking it up now.
So, yeah. The thing is, like, it's very hard to find it.
Let's see.
Well, there's a video. He got being by the same punch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's got one
He got
punch?
KO'd by Ryan Hall, 1 punch. No, I'm just playing. Could you imagine, dude? You know who Ryan Hall is? You know Ryan Hall.
Yeah, I remember Ryan Hall.
Yeah. Just fucking walked up and that was it. Yeah, he got a TKO by a punch back in 2008.
Sounds about right.
It's been a long time.
A long time. But do you know if it was like professional If it was amateur fight or?
Yeah. No, it was a professional fight. It was professional. Yeah, he was just young in his career. Yeah. So, good for Gilly, man. I hope Gilly gets a fucking title shot soon. I'm fucking sick and tired of him being forgotten about somehow.
He better hurry up because he's not getting younger.
No,
and I think this is it might be his last chance to get a title.
Everyone's like, oh, welterweight, who should have a title shot? And it's just like, it's pretty fucking obvious to me, man. I mean, maybe not Gilly Burns, but like not Colby either, man. What about there's a bunch of guys you can give it to, like Bilal maybe. Give it to Gilly, Shavkat after a fight.
I don't
hell, man. Why, like straight to Colby? I mean, I guess.
I don't think Bilal deserves it.
Dude, he's got like a fucking 8-fight win streak. You know?
I'd have to look at who it's against.
Well,
I want to
Sean Brady, Vicente Luque, and Stephen Thompson are a couple of them. That's big names right there. It's not like anybody in the top 3 or nothing, but, you know.
Give me somebody in the top 5, and then, yeah, sure, I'll say.
All right. Or Gilly Burns is next, man. Why we gotta go straight to Colby?
How about Gilbert Burns versus Shavkat Ramanov?
He'll do it, dude. You know he'll do it.
That's a tough fight, man.
It's a tough.
Oh, it'd be a great fight.
Yeah.
I love that fight.
What do you think? What do you guys think, huh?
That's fight of the year.
I don't want him to do that because I want him to beat somebody and then get a title shot. I don't want him to go against the fucking hardest guy in the division, man. I say fucking.
Hey, at this point,
give him Bilal, dude. That'd be sick.
Bilal is gonna fight Shavkat Ramanov.
Is that right?
I just forgot about that. Yeah, they're trying to do that fight.
Then keep on calling him Billy. Fucking
yeah, I think we discussed that in the podcast.
If they do that, it's the end of Bilal. And
yeah?
And I'm okay with that. Yeah. If they do Bilal versus Shavkat, that's the end of Bilal.
And you're okay with that?
I'm absolutely okay.
You don't like him?
I do not like him.
Because he's Middle Eastern, or?
That's no what?
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
He's trying to get in trouble.
Oh my God, you are, dude.
No way.
Well, I mean, I don't know. He seems like a nice guy to me. I don't know why you would not like him.
He always
we
seems
don't
like
end that in jail with Evan.
He always seems like a cocky motherfucker, and
You're gonna get us in trouble.
I'm just fucking around.
I'm
just trying to make Gary uncomfortable, dude. And I succeeded, by the way.
He just seems like he's a cocky motherfucker. No, I think that's fucking hilarious. I'm not uncomfortable at all. I think it's hilarious. Welcome to cancel culture, baby.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Right?
2023.
You can't cancel us because no one listens to us anyway. What the fuck of it? Anyways, when we get famous, this is all gonna fucking backfire.
Bury the Spotify tapes.
Shit. I know, right? I think you give Bilal. Yeah, man, I think that would work. Sure. I don't really care to see Bilal as a champion, so let's give him Shavkat. That'd be
I don't
want
to see him as a champion either. Because I feel like he's gonna come off as like somebody like Usman, like that arrogance, just dripping with.
Well, Usman's a fucking dork, dude.
What did he do?
He's just a dork. You think he's cool?
No, he's a douchebag.
You think he's cool, Danny? Is that someone you'd like to look up to?
He does look up to him.
I'll be honest, I love his fighting style, but his personality, I could care less.
Would you wear bright red vests with no shirt underneath to a fucking sold-out venue?
I do.
Yeah?
You know what? I have to say something.
Would you not?
No, I have to say something.
You think that's cool, do you?
He might have, his personality might be, but you gotta say, man, he got some style when it comes to, clothing and stuff. So I guess I give him that. He got a bunch of things.
Guy looks like a fucking dork all the time.
Who, Usman? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But
and he's not
I don't
good with
care
trash
about.
talk, but he tries to be.
Yeah,
it's not like my.
And hey, listen though, I'm sure he's a nice guy, and he's an excellent fighter. So, no disrespect, but you're a dork, dude. And that brings me to our favorite dork, Israel Adesanya, man. Man, did he fucking... Oh,
man.
Dude.
So there's a couple things here, man. I mean, so there's a couple things that, like, I've watched the fight a couple of times. I I think he baited him. I think there was it may have been a combination of him playing a little bit coy and just kind of rolling with the punches and getting those counters at the right time.
Waiting for the moment.
Yeah. And that follow-up, man, that follow-up was huge.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get a chance for that follow-up in the first fight.
I know, that follow-up will put him out.
In that first fight, in the first round, that was what he needed. He needed an extra 5 seconds to get a follow-up punch in that first round.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't have that chance. He had that chance this time.
Yeah.
He took that chance. He made that opportunity happen, and he got the win.
Same combination that caught him in the end of the first round in the last fight, right? That wobbled him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't because it was two rights this time. Last time it was a right then a left. This one it was right.
Yeah,
and
you're
then
right.
Right again.
It was a left at the end. But this time he was able to again follow up with that big
which
right
is good too, man, because I really thought that Alex was really putting good work in on that leg. I mean, he had about 30 leg kicks by the time he got knocked out in 2 rounds that had landed on the calf. And the last one that he had landed before he got knocked out seemed to stumble Adesanya when we watched it back just now.
Right.
So I think, if that had gone to round 3, round 4, round 5, that would have been more and more Alex's fight.
It would have been a problem.
But holy fuck, man, you cannot take anything away from that knockout, man. I mean, dude iced him, man. I mean, he was out.
Yeah,
out.
I'm not
possum, not possum, up for debate, but it's like, got it done, man. I mean, and I think we just saw a little bit of Alex's inexperience in MMA. I mean, I know he's like a seasoned striker or whatever, but maybe he just got overconfident. But you can't just run in like that,
No.
They're always dangerous, especially a counter puncher like Izzy. You can't get overconfident and just swing away. You got to be able to defend yourself at all times, and it's just like left his chin right open, man, in that swarm.
And that's the thing. He was saying that he saw that he was hurt and he was trying to get in there and just try to knock him out and finish it.
Yeah.
And then he just got caught with Izzy flailing, basically, is what he was saying. But yeah, I mean, it was a great game plan. If that's what the game plan was, you did it to the T. If that wasn't what the game plan was,
I can't imagine that was the game plan.
Then that was a hell of a switch up, and you played it off.
There's no way their coaches are like, hey, listen, man, we're gonna play possum.
Try to play possum.
Fuck that. You really think that was the game plan?
I think
maybe did it, but no way that was the game plan going in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe.
This is what happened when I saw the fight. He got hurt with that kick, the same kick that he got hurt in the first fight, but it was kind of weird because
leg kick.
Yeah, but he knew that Pereira was gonna come at him, and he was throwing. But you know the difference? I don't know if you guys noticed. He was watching very closely.
Yeah. Right, and that's what I was saying earlier. He was aware the entire time.
He wasn't half out like the
cage.
last one, I know.
He was against that cage. He was aware the entire time, looking for that chance, looking for that opportunity, and he found it.
Yeah.
And he took it. He took that opportunity, and he ran with it.
How do we feel about... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No,
how do we feel about Alex's chin, dude?
Yeah, it's questionable.
We've only seen him get caught flush a few times in MMA now.
But he got caught
nice. Both times he got caught flush, he got super wobbled, and then he got fucking put the fuck out. And this is Israel Adesanya we're talking about, not Paulo Costa or somebody who throws power punches like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, man.
I disagree because, Israel Adesanya is not well known for finishing a lot of fights. But that's because of his fighting style. But he got power because look how he knocked out Robert Whittaker.
Mm-hmm.
He has power. Sure. It's just that you don't see it because his intent is not to finish fights. It's just to win.
Right.
But in this fight, he came with an urgency to finish the fight.
Yeah.
But
but there's more powerful guys in the division.
Oh yeah.
I
100% agree with you. Yeah, for sure.
So it's like.
But not so many in the middleweight division as of right now.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of. I mean, Paulo Costa is not well known for knocking out guys like that.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I mean, we got these up-and-coming fighters, you know.
Which is weird. You think he would be.
But, hey, man, revenge is sweet, man. And Israel Adesanya got it.
Yeah.
You know, he got it.
Yeah, man. Who do you think Alex should go up? Like everyone's talking about now?
Because he said it, man, good luck with that guy. I don't want to fight him again.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't blame him because he said that he got the title shot because of what he has done in the middleweight division. And I agree with him, you know, in that sense, because I know we all want to see the third fight to settle the score.
Later, though.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I really don't mind if they don't fight right now, but I think that he should go to light heavyweight. I think he has a really good chance to win a light heavyweight.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't
so
have...
let him go to light heavyweight and then let the champs run it back?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
But once he's a light heavyweight, I don't think that he wants to cut all that weight back.
No, you do a catch weight at that point.
Yeah.
Do you think that affects his chin, cutting so much weight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. That's what people are saying, too.
Yeah.
You know?
He would be a monster at light heavyweight.
I think so, too. But, you know, I wonder how he would do against guys like Yuri.
I think that would be a fun fucking fight, though.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting fight.
Oh, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? I would love that fight.
I think the great story is between him and Jamal Hill.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think he would win that fight. What do you think?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
I don't know why I always...
Oh, that's a money fight,
too. I never picked Jamal Hill for some reason.
That's a money fight.
Why everyone seems to like...
It's because of the tattoo, bro. That tattoo is horrible.
Everyone seems to count out Jamal Hill even though he's a fucking champion. Like, why do we do that? But I still would pick Alex Pereira every fucking time. I just would, dude.
I think I would go with Alex Pereira against anybody that he goes against.
Yeah.
I think I would pick him 100%. Just because I think he's a killer.
He is a fucking killer. Yeah.
So,
so is Israel like one of the best of all time now, or what? Where's he in the rankings now, man? I mean, we're talking about top 10 territory of all time.
I think he's the best, as of right now, the best middleweight.
I was going to say thing, probably.
Not the best of all time.
I think we would put him in top 10, maybe top 15.
Yeah.
Top 15, maybe top 10.
Top 10, I think, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, top 10.
All time? Who's better? Besides George's, John, Khabib, maybe.
Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah. So that's only 4 people.
Here's who I got on my list.
Yeah.
I will find them.
I got John Jones.
Obviously.
Right?
Yeah.
You have to put in there GSP. Demetrius Johnson, number 3.
Demetrius Johnson. Anderson Silva? Jose Aldo? Yeah.
Jose Aldo. Here's the thing.
Khabib Nurmagomedov?
Khabib Nurmagomedov, I'll put it like number 6.
Max Holloway?
Outside the top 5.
But he's not a champion.
Alexander Volkanovski?
Yeah.
Or is this only champions?
No, not only champion, but it's like just because. Hold on, let me finish. Like just the way when he lost to Volkanovski, if he would have come back and won, yes, I would put him in that conversation. He's definitely like top 10, as far fighting, but like top pound for pound, I don't know about it. Because he didn't, he lost to the same guy.
He can't beat the number 1 pound for pound, depending on what list that you're looking at.
Yeah, pretty much. Because Israel lost to Pereira, he came back and won, so you have to put on that list. But Max Holloway put on like you talk about greatest of all time.
He might be in the top 10 still, but lower.
Yeah.
Like 10.
Yeah, 10, 11.
Yeah.
But you saying greatest of all time,
Because
right?
I feel like Volkanovski's higher than Max now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lost to Volkanovski.
And I think Jose Aldo's higher than Max Holloway. Same division. Max Holloway beat him twice, but I still think Jose Aldo's ahead of him in the greatest ever.
Yeah, he was undefeated he fought more.
Title defenses, right?
You say that he lost to Volkanovski 3 times. Izzy lost to Pereira 3 times.
Yeah, but that was not in the UFC. You counting
kickboxing. Different game, man.
Sport.
It doesn't even matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Well, we're talking about the best UFC fighters, my friend.
Well, are they able to take down people in kickboxing? To meet them?
I'm fine, whatever. But I mean, it's dude lost three. Dude's lost 3 times to Pereira. We can talk about it however way you want, but I mean, you still lost to him 3 times.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Not in MMA though.
Congratulations, you're 3-1 or 1-3. I mean.
Well, I mean. Well,
nah, it was a great win though. Great win.
It was a great knockout.
I think Israel is in the top. Like 7 easily of all time.
I don't know.
I mean, dude, he has nothing else to do. He beat everyone in the division twice. That was the last guy he had to beat, and he just did it, and he did it in convincing fashion. Now, if we want to go for a 3rd one in the UFC, that's all fine and dandy. But like, even if he lost that, it's like, I guess that would tarnish his reputation a little bit. But I mean, the dude has beat everybody in the division twice, straight up.
Yeah.
You know, how much more you can do, except for get do a title unification or whatever, and to go up at a weight class and fight Jan and win that fight. But it's like,
yeah, we've already seen that.
Yeah, but that was the only thing that he didn't really do is win the other belt.
Yeah.
I think we just don't like Izzy, and that's fair and fine.
I don't like Izzy.
And that's fair and fine, because I don't fucking like him either, man. He's kind of a fucking dork, man.
I just don't want to fucking admit it.
But the reality is, he won the fight, man.
And
your reality, you can do whatever you want.
And he's a sick fighter, bro.
And he's a sick fighter, and we were all wrong, man. He came back. I thought that he was coming back too quick, but apparently he was prepared, and he did it.
Yep.
He did it, man.
Yep. And he put that kid right in his place.
Yeah, man.
Dude. We gonna talk about this? We gonna talk about this?
30 years old, beefing with 12-year-olds.
What are you doing? Bro,
that's why I don't like him. But whatever.
But at the same time, man, let me tell you this.
Let me tell you this. That kid did it to him 6 years ago. He had it coming.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
No, but let me tell you this, man. You have to teach. Yeah, he was young, but you have to teach your kids, like, not to make fun of anybody when they're down.
Yeah.
Because they could come back to it.
He just won a match. He's not paying attention to his kid. His kid's doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. Like, I'm sure he got reprimanded afterwards.
Put yourself in his shoes. Like, you say you get knocked the fuck out.
I'm sure he got
reprimanded. And then you got a
afterwards.
kid, man, pretended to be you and just making fun of you.
Yeah,
when you watch this,
it's a 6-year-old kid.
And how old is he right now? 12, right? So it's a good time to teach him a lesson.
I don't think I'd be that butthurt about it, bro. I think I'd be like, kid's being a fucking kid. Now, would I like it? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I'd ask 6 years later, hold a grudge and be like, where's the kid?
Yeah, you're right.
You search him out. You search for him and shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Come on, man. You're a grown man. You're a grown man, dude.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's questionable, right? I mean, But I mean, that's
Israel's sick. We don't have to like him, but he's sick, and one of the best ever. Probably the best middleweight of all time, unless it's Silva, right? So he took over Silva's legacy as best middleweight of all time. That's what you're saying? How long does Silva have the belt? How many defenses?
He had like
7?
12? I believe it was 12.
And how much does Izzy have? How many?
Well, before he lost to Pereira, he had like 7.
Yeah. Let's see, when he was champion.
Just because of the steroids thing that, he was caught with steroids.
Yeah.
And,
what the fuck? He was champion forever, dude. 1.
He has 11 defenses,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, no. Yeah, 11.
11
he held it for 5 years. It's a long time.
It's a very long time.
No, he held it for 6 years.
It's even longer.
And then he finished everybody too. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if I'm gonna give him I don't know if I'm gonna give him the middleweight best of ever yet.
Not yet.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's not much more you can do, but still knocked everybody out too, man.
Yeah, that's a big point too.
You know.
So it did knock everybody out. What'd you
got
do?
a fucking crazy highlight there.
You just gotta say easy, man.
What?
Yeah, I've already said that once in this conversation.
Silva's an all-timer, dude. You don't think so? Silva's like fucking.
Yeah,
up there.
I agree.
You know,
Silva's
it's close.
five.
It's definitely
I
close.
just feel, you know what I feel like? A lot of people are discrediting him because of how many times was he tested positive for steroids? Was there only one?
That's
Silva?
right. Silva.
Yeah.
I forgot about
So
that.
a lot of people are discrediting him. Like, it's
Yeah.
almost like he's being forgotten, right?
Yeah, he also went on some bad
Because he was unstoppable, man.
Yeah. He was unstoppable.
I mean, after you get to a certain age, you definitely end up taking some L's, but I mean,
he was unstoppable. Yeah.
Spider, bro, Spider was nasty.
Yeah, he was sick, man. He was my favorite fighter watching him grow up.
Yeah, he was
right.
fun.
I just love the KOs, man. I love the showmanship of the guy. You know, and even though he would taunt you and stuff, he was never really like that much of a dickhead outside the sport, you know, or like talking a lot of shit, nothing like that. He would just try to get in your head in the fight.
Yeah.
You know. So, you know, cool guy, man.
I thought so.
Israel, not so cool of a guy, but whatever. Very great fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see anybody else's championship.
Anybody else? Well, good news, Gary, because Dricus Duplessis is next in line,
You know
dude.
what?
The killer, Dricus, dude. He's got, is he right, dude?
So we want to talk about that one?
Dricus R1 KO, right?
What?
Under 1 minute.
Who?
Dricus.
Gets knocked out?
No, knock him out.
Knocks who out?
Dude, the real African, Dricus, bro. Like you said. He's gonna get murked by Izzy, bro.
Oh my gosh! If it's anything
Does anyone think that Dricus will win that fight?
Dricus does.
Fuck no.
Dricus
No.
does.
No, I don't think he does, honestly.
He's the one calling him out.
Yeah, well, you have to, though. You're a fighter. But I think he's probably scared. Yeah.
He's telling his agent, "No, I don't wanna.
I'm okay,
I don't wanna."
Yeah,
But he's being forced. He's like,
yeah, it looks
I'm
good.
gonna drop you from my agency if you don't want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sick card, though, man. I don't think there's going to be a single card that beats that this year.
It's gonna be tough.
History was made. Hopefully now, Israel, now that he has nothing left to do, will finally retire, and we can get on with people who like to knock people out instead of, no, I'm just playing. Great win by Israel,
we can
man.
only
He's a
hope,
legend. He's a
right?
legend. He's a legend. Dude's a legend. Israel, bro. Dude's a legend. I'd love to see that run back eventually, but right now we've got to do some other stuff, fight other people. For Pereira, anyways. Israel, I don't know who the fuck you want to fight, man. I mean, shit, you really want to fight Duplessis? That's just fucking, like, I guess that's fun. Seems like a real mismatch to me, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great card, though.
Subscribe, guys. Please.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're on YouTube. We are on
And
Spotify.
We're trying to
on
retire, man.
Spotify
Yeah,
as
you can
well.
follow us on Spotify.
Yep.
Like, share. Leave a comment. Tell us who you think is going to win this weekend. Other than that, take care, fellas.
Later.